Hi, I'm Josh, and this is a tactical tech review of the internet and TV for the Samsung. We currently have a Samsung UN55 Charlie 7000, and today we will be concentrating more on the applications of the TV rather than TV itself. It has internet and TV, which brings online content direct to your TV without the need for a computer. My TV in particular, we had to buy an external wireless link card to plug in. It's one of two USB ports in the back, explicitly dedicated for the LAN. However, there is another LAN port on here, which is right there and requires an external cable. Probably can't see that too well. Just give you a little feel. I always like to look at the back of the TVs before I buy them, but it has 4 HDMI inputs, or DVI, has one for the VGA, which you can see right there, and a couple other options for you. You can also stick a USB photo card in the back and play little things like slideshows for pictures and all that. Right here we also have a webcam, which we'll go over in a little bit. One of the big reasons that we bought this TV, like I said before, is mainly for the internet TV, so I could hook it up to the internet, play online content, without the need of wasting a desktop on it. I can access the internet TV just by pressing this button right here on the provider remote, and it gives me all these great Samsung applications that usually free, or you pay up to $2 for them. Most of mine are free because I'm cheap. The first one we'll go over is a Rovi TV listing. It gives you basically a TV guide directly on your TV. The biggest problem with this is, like, let's say I want to watch PGA Tour golf here, and I press OK, and it gives me, sort of a description of it and everything, gives me the channel for it, but it's not like your cable box tuner where you press OK or enter and it brings you to that channel directly. So that's one of the drawbacks to this. I might as well run to my paper TV guide or my computer, find out what channel it is, and come back to the TV and basically change it myself. So if they had something built in there, that'd be great. It also provides Netflix, Blockbuster, but like I said, I'm pretty cheap, so I don't use any of that. Facebook, however, I do use, and it's a real well done application for an internet-based TV. It gives you the all of your friend updates there. You can do a comment on there, see comments. We'll go ahead and go to my videos, so I'm not exposing anything people don't want to see. You can actually see photos that are directly linked on your Facebook. The biggest problem with photos is it doesn't show them in full screen. It just shows sort of a small, whatever size they originally are. There's no way to zoom in on them. They also show the videos that you post on Facebook. So if your friend, the big drawback here is if your friend links over something from YouTube and posts a video through YouTube, you won't be able to see it through the Facebook application. You'll only see things that are based on Facebook itself. I could go to enter and it gives me a full screen shot, and that's not the best quality, mainly because of the way I hooked it up. That was taken through a cell phone. But it gives you a whole bunch of features that are real nice. Another thing I use quite a lot is the Google Maps application, and it's just sort of like Google Earth on your TV. We can go to options, choose a map style, and we'll go to satellite. That's always my favorite. Go to return, and it gives you pretty much Google Earth on your TV. You can even see roads and stuff like that. The one bad thing about this is I don't think it has one where you can basically see the elevation of the mountains. It's sort of one drawback, but not really a big one that I'm too concerned about. It's a little bit slow as well. It has Hulu Plus, which basically allows you to play any video on Hulu, but it costs $10 a month, and I'm not going to pay that much. Pandora is another interesting one. if you don't know anything about Pandora, it basically is a music genome project. Basically, you type in a song that you like to play, or a song that you like. It creates a station, plays very similar songs to that song that you just typed in. We've of course got nursery rhymes going on here. I can get Foo Fighters going on, and it plays a whole bunch of, usually Green Day, or starts out with Foo Fighters, and it's pretty good. Eventually go into screensaver mode if I let it play long enough. Don't use Twitter. Here's YouTube. Now YouTube, this application definitely needs some work, but I like where it's going. This is the main reason that I ended up buying this TV, is because I thought the YouTube application would kick ass. Right now I'm signed in under my username, and the biggest thing that it doesn't have is subscriptions. Now I got a couple different subscriptions that I watch pretty regularly, and it would be nice to watch them on this TV. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the ability to do that. However, you can go to favorites. Actually, that's been giving me an error since we got it, so favorites doesn't work on this particular TV. You can go enter a keyword, and the problem is unless you're good at texting, you gotta basically type it in just like you would text a message, and I'm pretty dang horrible at that. But you can go ahead and type in whatever, and we'll go to search for that. And you can go to full screen, and it gives you a pretty good playback. So we'll get out of that and see if there's anything else in here. And it's about the most I use. There's also Daily Motion, which is essentially the same thing as YouTube, a little less restricted, really based on user content. So for your single guys, it's pretty good because it does have a little bit of porn in there. For you family people, you might want to disable that one. Another thing that we use on here, just recently started experimenting with, is Yahoo. Yahoo provides a bunch of different gadgets. It has Facebook on it, which is a little less user-friendly than the Samsung TV one. Has Flickr in there. A couple other little options. There's a whole bunch of different applications you can actually download and utilize in this widget gallery. One thing I wanted to go over that's pretty cool, if I can find it. Found the Sync TV for kids. There's nothing for a baby yet, but there are for probably around ranging from 3 to 10 years old, maybe even 12. Got a whole bunch of different cartoons and stuff on here, sorted by season, and this is really the way that I think TV is going. It'd be great if they could get Sesame Street on here, or some of those PBS shows that we basically pay for anyway. So it plays it with real good quality directly over the internet. This is not on my TV or in my domain. Get out of here. Another big reason why we bought this TV is I got basically a server at home, media server, that has a whole bunch of movies, TV shows, and stuff that I basically ripped. The problem with this, it uses PC Share, and PC Share is not really user-friendly software on the server side, and we'll go over that a little bit later. But I can go to my PC Share, go to videos, and basically just go to my list of file directories and play anything from my server directly on my TV. This allows me to get rid of all my DVDs and house everything on one server, and not even get out of my chair to basically play the movies that I want to play. And it plays it with pretty good quality. Every once in a while it stops abruptly and goes back to the menu. I think it's just network problems on that side. So no problem there.